So about Ace, although he had died for over a decade ago at this point, he still somehow remains relevant to the story, popping up again and again. Sometimes it is just indirect things, like the Coliseum tournament for the Marimara fruit, but then there are a lot more direct ones, like Yamamoto's relationship with Ace. She had already met him way before Luffy showed up. Ace had come to beat Kaido, but he ran into Yamamoto before that. Lucky too that he ran into Yamamoto before he got to Kaido, because I'm not gonna lie, he would have straight up died right then and there. There was no way he was gonna beat Kaido. He probably wouldn't even get to fight him before being taken down by like king or queen. But yeah, this shows how far out Ace really came when he was traveling, because he reached Wano pretty early in his journey, because it was when he was still running his own crew, so he must have been traveling all over, because he got to Wano relatively early in his journey. But yeah, with him being still kind of relevant 10ish years after his death is pretty cool, which made me wonder how would things affect his story if he didn't die, because he was already pretty influential back then, but if he was still alive it may have shifted a lot of things in the story. Before I get into that though, remember to like and subscribe for future content. Alright, so with Ace being alive in this hypothetical, some things will still be the same. So Whitebeard dying will be the same, as well as Blackbeard getting his Agura no Mi. For the most part, everything that happened before Ace died will be the same. It's the stuff afterwards that will be impacted by it. And one of the huge ones I can tell straight away would be the time skip, because one of the biggest things that influenced it was Ace's death, because the whole reason Luffy decided to go train for 2 years was because of Ace's death. He felt he was too weak and wanted to get stronger, so he doesn't have a repeat of what happened with Ace. But with him being alive now, that obviously changes those sequence of events a lot. If he's alive now, there's not really anything that could give Luffy the drive to want to do that now. I mean, he could still learn how to use Haki and Gear Force and stuff, but it'll be under different circumstances. Maybe like instead of Luffy having the drive to get stronger, Ace's, because Whitebeard would still be dead and Ace's crew would have been still messed up from the war. So the revenge war that the Whitebeard crew had with the Blackbeard crew during the time skip would still happen, and Ace would definitely participate in it. Like imagine him going to maybe Rayleigh or someone to train him, because I don't see why Rayleigh wouldn't train him, since he is his ex-pirate captain and best friend's son, and that will also give Luffy the opportunity to join him as well, since Luffy already has personal connections to Rayleigh from Sabaody. But the length may not be the same, because as I said, the Whitebeard crew would still want revenge on Blackbeard, so Ace will still leave before the 2 years to go on with that, and probably Luffy too, since he would want to help him out. Honestly, if this wasn't hypothetical but real, it would be the equivalent of the 3D2Y movie. That would be a good movie though, I would definitely watch it. But yeah, we would probably be able to see the war actually happen in this hypothetical, and not just hear people talk about how it happened. After that though is when things really start to split off from the main story, because as we hit 2 years, Luffy would head back to Sabaody to meet back with his crew. The problem though is that I do not see Ace joining the crew. Not that Luffy wouldn't let him join. If he asked, Luffy would let him join, no questions asked, but I just don't think Ace would want to join. I would just assume that the Whitebeard crew still loses in this hypothetical to make things easier. But yeah, after their loss, maybe instead of going back to where Luffy is at, maybe he just goes off with Marco to Whitebeard's home island, because I don't think Ace will feel right just hopping off of his old crew and onto a new one and continue his journey. So yeah, I think he would probably sit back and stay there with Marco protecting the island. As for future appearances, I imagine we wouldn't see him be in the main story again until Wano, because he wouldn't really be directly tied to any arc before that, and Marco decided to head out there to go help out the Straw Hats, so there's no question about it that Ace will also show up, basically like how Sabo was at Dressrosa pretty much. He would help out in Wano and take down the Beast and Big Bomb pirates. Past that though, that is all I believe will change if Ace managed to squeeze by and survive the war. If I'm forgetting something though, feel free to comment it, but I don't think I am. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe for future content. Peace.